Have you guys before, when you were a kid, tried to recreate the scenes from your favorite movies out of Lego? Because back in my day, I did it too, and I loved it a lot when I was a kid. And back in the day, I used to love doing that really often, especially with Star Wars, which was my favorite movie at the time. And that's what I basically did for the remainder of my childhood, and I pretty much lived off of that, and that's how I became the man I am today. And yes, a man who still plays with Legos and recreates stuff out of Lego just for the fun of it. And that's what I exactly plan to do in today's video. Just recreating stuff from what I've seen from movies or just whatever kind of media into Lego. In today's video, I'm just gonna do exactly that. Do what I like. For what I've seen in my media nowadays, I've seen pretty much like a whole lot of varieties, especially throughout like different kinds of social medias. But the media I love the most are action and adventure. And by saying that, I mean action and adventure fiction. And I love that dear to my heart. And that favorite media being giant robots fighting to the death or just at any kind of scenario, and I love that dearly. And if I'm gonna make this out of Lego, I'm gonna need first 2 giant robots, and second, I need a diorama pieces to make this dream come true. And out of Lego, so let's get to it. So guys, in order for us to do this and make this whole Lego dream come true, we're going to need pieces such as these base plates here to make the whole diorama, and we're going to need 2 giant robots in order to have them battle on this diorama and make this dream come true. So for the design for this diorama, for the 2 giant robots, I haven't really think about it much of it a lot really. But if I were just to eyeball the idea or just choose any idea that fits for like 2 giant robots, I would just say, you know, I have no ideas. Let's just do a giant boxing ring. Like, have you seen the movie Real Steel? That's going to be exactly that, but just way bigger with giant robots. So let's get to making what we need to do. Alright, in order for us to make this and have a good start of the boxing ring, we're gonna need a bunch of base plate. Wait, is there any base plates anywhere? Like these kind of base plates? I don't want to use these like or something. Just I need like spares or something. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, what the? Oh my god. Looks like I have no other choice but to use the base plates right in front of me in order to make this boxing ring come true. So, alright guys, let's just use whatever we got and get this video over with. And I did so exactly that. I used the base plates right in front of me in order to make the boxing ring in color palette for this. And after I'd done that, I pretty much got whatever this is. And the next step, in order to make this a boxing ring, we're gonna need those string ring things that an actual boxing ring has. You know, those stretchy elastic bands that they have on the sides in order for keep the fighters inside. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need some materials, which I do not have. So I'm gonna get back to this and figure an idea somehow to get this settled. Is this thing even working? Oh, it's working. So guys, newsflash, I figured out a solution to get more pieces for the boxing ring, and the idea, it's not going to be pretty. And even myself, I'm not going to like it at all, so I have no other choice but to do this. It's going to get the bat.
3 hours later.
Alright guys, after 3 grueling hours of disassembling pieces and assembling back together, I finally got the Lego boxing ring finally finished, and here it is in all of its glory. Now finally here it is guys, the whole boxing ring finally complete, and I know the rings are not that big because I didn't have enough pieces for these things to become more taller in order for the 2 giant robots to fight. But after that, I need to finally make the second robot in order to make this thing come true. And so to do that, I need the same pieces like I did from the last video in order to make this second robot. come to life. So let's get to the build. For the build of the second robot, I used the same exact technique as the last video's robot, except I just tweaked it a little bit and made it more simplified. And with the second robot finally being finished, now let's get ready to rumble! For the first contestant, weighing about exactly as Mars and is 27 million feet tall, he's from Barra Magna, and his name is the Barra Magna Robot, aka Matadui. And coming up next for the second contestant, he weighs exactly as our Earth. He's 40 million feet tall. He's big and mean. He's from Spherus Magna, and his name is the Great Spirit Robot, aka Makuta Pterodax. And with the contestants done being introduced, we can now finally get to the giant robot battle! For the start of the battle, we see the two contestants giving each other the death stare. As Pterodax gets finished with his death stare, he crashes out on Matadui and goes for a deadly charge, leaving him with a deadly punch to the face. As Pterodax lands the first hit, it then leaves Matadui down incapacitated for a temporary amount of time. As Makuta Pterodax begins to taunt and laugh at Matadui, Matadui gets back up from the punch. He charges up with all of his might by landing a deadly punch to his face, leaving him incapacitated temporarily too. The punch then knocks down Pterodax, making him tumble down the ground and making Matadui think that he has won the boxing match. Just as seconds pass, Pterodax quickly recovers and then wakes up after seeing Matadui punch him in the face and seeing him cheering on, thinking that he has defeated him. As Matadui quickly notices something, he sees Makuta Pterodax charging him with rage, and then he also charges in, making him swap hands once more. And will you ever see this giant robot battle end? Will you guys help me reach 500 subs by the end of the year? Will you guys like and subscribe, share this video, hit that bell button to get more videos just like this? And will we ever see this series end? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball. Wait, hold on, that's the wrong song. Guys, cut that out, cut it out.